evening, Draftaholics, and welcome to Draft Monks, the most nasty draft channel on the internet. My name is Sam, and I'm joined for another March of the Machine draft, as always, by Adrian Walker. How we doing, Adrian?
Why can't we be nice?
Nah, I don't like Santa.
Oh, well, I mean, this has nothing to do with Santa, but like, if there is an nasty, then surely there is an nice. Or nice would be like the first Omnath, right? Like when Omnath was mono green, he was nice, and then he proceeded to get nastier.
I like to have my brandy nice.
Oh, we're doing it.
It's happening.
We're doing it.
Yes, let's do it.
Oh boy. Everyone's favorite noodle boy.
We're noodling it up today.
Are we full noodle 60 deck companion zoning it up?
Oh, we are definitely having 60 decks.
You know what I mean.
I do. I'm going to talk about this in a sec. I really like Quintorius as well. I'm coming up on this. I don't know how I feel about this. Mindrot is good in this format, but it doesn't feel worth flipping most of the time.
Yeah, I can see that. But Yorion, let's go.
All right,
it is Yori on. It's happening again. Hey, one in the companion zone, one in the main.
Why not?
I don't know if we're cursed or blessed in this format.
We're definitely blessed. It's amazing. People, we don't pick and choose.
No, we really don't.
We just sit down and record once a week. That's amazing.
Hell yeah. Pick it.
Cool. I'd love this. Everything else is whatever. All right.
Well, I mean...
Come on, give us 3 so that we can just run the thumbnail from last week back with Yorion.
Yeah,
instead.
just triple Yorion.
That is awesome. All right, this is less awesome.
Final Flourish is good. Botanical Brawler is good.
Yeah. This is really good. Not what I picture when I think Yorion deck, though. Although I guess if we just fill our deck with backup creatures with this and the other good green-white cards, that's a thing. But I'm thinking more like, I don't know. I had Yorion earlier today, and I had like a Sultai value deck that just had just all the good ETBs, and that seemed kind of sick.
I'm also I think we've got to just sort of angle ourselves towards playing nearly everything we pick.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's true.
Maybe we should just be going mono battles.
I mean, we do want a lot of battles. That's true.
Because that's kind of how I've seen this deck work the best. Also,
okay, yeah. Have you had a Yorion yet?
No, I have not had it, but I've had it played against me to great effect.
Okay, yeah. I am fortunate enough that I have not had this on the other side of the battlefield, and the one I did earlier today was the only one I've had myself. Ding.
I mean, yeah.
Like, it's partly just an incredible card. Partly,
I'm so not convinced about Halo Forager.
It has a north of 60% win rate.
Oh.
Like, it's Snapcaster Mage, right?
I guess so.
That is also like a relevant body.
Yeah, it being a 3-1 with flying is probably quite good.
Yeah. So I had this in my Yorion deck earlier, which I wasn't convinced about because like the Yorion costs 5, but I found that you run out your whole hand, and so that'll take you through to like having 8 or so lands, and then you do have enough mana to actually cast something from the grave after you Yorion.
Do we like Corruption of the Towashi because it has it enters the battle effect?
I think so. I also just like this card.
Oh, okay.
I really like this as well, though.
Yes, but we got to try and play every pick we take, basically. So I think
Which may mean we want to be 3 colors.
that's true.
But if there's a good card in our colors, we might as well take it.
Yeah, agreed. Well, green.
Okay.
Green is good. So is white. Knight of the New Coalition goes well with a Yorion.
It does, yeah. I like. This is maybe just some color bias coming in, but I like green more than white, and I really like Sultai in particular.
So biased, Sam. I can't believe it.
Little bit. Hey, turns out blue-black is the best color combination in the set, so...
Oh,
it's not my fault.
really?
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh,
Okay.
indeed.
This has an okay ETB, but I don't think we're going to have that many knights.
I kind of want to take the Gloomfang Mauler.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I was looking at Tidal Terror for the same...
But this has an ETB
Reason.
effect, right?
Oh, true, it does, yeah.
Everyone forgets that this has backup 2 manas. It's very good.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking this because it fetches the colors of Yorion, but I think you're on the right track.
Oh, Tangled Skyline. This is a banger in the Yorion deck.
Yeah, true. I'm wary of having too many 5-drops because we've got 2 plus the companion Yorion already. And this is really good, even though it doesn't go great with Yorion. Although it's good with Halo Forager.
Yes. Are you still firm on the opinion that it is Sarulf's pack, mate?
Yes.
Terrible. Also, I like how annihilated you got in the Twitter poll about whether or not Dune Shaper is card advantage.
It firmly backed me up.
It did not.
It did. It firmly established that
no one agrees with you. And it
firmly
is not
established
card
that
advantage.
15% of people know what they're talking about, and 85% don't.
Taking the gate.
Firmly established. No gates in this set, unfortunately.
There's 2 in this pack.
It's true. Yeah, if I did a Scryfall search for gate, 2 cards would turn up.
Okay. Well, Oculus Swap goes in the deck.
No, it doesn't.
Well, we don't have that luxury.
I think we will. I think we will. Do you want a second one of these or a Shapecraft?
Second Molar, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, take it on the whelp.
That card is underwhelping.
Oh god.
All
Okay,
right.
let's go. 3rd Yorion, bring it on. We're ready.
Curve's a little chunky, but we can work with it.
We're ready. No reaction. Oh, is that Skithrix?
That is Skittles. But I'm gonna take the bomb.
Is it that good?
Yeah, really, really good.
I knew it was good, but I didn't know it was take it over Skithrix good.
Yeah. I don't think this is that. It's good, but I don't think it's bomb level. But I can check my how wrong I am. Let's have a look. We're kind of just at the point where there's enough 17 lands data to start checking this sort of stuff. How do you spell Skithrix? No one knows that. 57%? So yeah, good but not bomb. And Amonkhet is 63.
Wow, is it better than Deadly Derision as well?
Yes.
Jeez. Hey, look, another Halo Forager, your favorite thing.
I'm not going to say no to that. Although we do want removal to go with our Halo Foragers.
Are you telling me you don't just want to
play the removal?
This is true.
But yeah, this is great. We can play Invasion, flip Invasion, copy Yorion. Oh no, it can't flicker itself. Damn.
Yeah. Otherwise, it goes infinite.
Yeah.
Ooh, another Final Flourish is good. Overgrown Pest is good.
So, again, I've only got one drafter's experience, but the last time I had Yorion, I had multiple of these. And these were fantastic at just, like, making sure you hit enough land drops that you can, like, do the Yorion thing reliably. And we do have quite a heavy curve at the moment. But do we just want the removal spell that goes really nicely with our 2 Halo Forages? It's probably this.
Yeah, because I feel like we'll get pests, right? They kind of tend to go around. The premium removal spell does not.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't. This should definitely go earlier than this.
No.
I think you are right.
Vorak is bad, remember?
Sorry, I forgot.
Okay. Another order. Stasis Field is also good. Carvu also good.
It's probably order, although I do like Hawker. It just flips order and our 1 converter beast. Oh, and this as well.
Pays for Halo Forger.
Oh, it does. Let's take this.
Does it actually?
Oh.
No.
No, activate abilities.
That's a triggered ability.
But we've already got 3 things that it works with, and I imagine we'll pick up more like ETB backup things. 4 things that it works with, sorry.
Is Yorion's companion pay 3 thing? Is that an activated ability?
No, it is a special action. Oh, it works with Gloomfang Marauder as well, right? You can.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, that's looking great in our deck. That looks excellent. This pack.
Yeah, it's garbage. Ah,
excellent.
I mean, the bonded herd beast ain't terrible.
Yeah, I don't like this. I've come way up on this though.
Really?
The last time we saw this effect, it didn't. I can't remember how it was worded, but it was worded differently, so it was garbage. This one, like, you trade a creature off in combat, then you play this, and it's a 3-mana 3/4, and it's not hard to make it grow every turn. Okay. It's been a lot better than like previous times we've seen this effect.
Ooh. Could take the land, could take the Assailant.
Yeah, I think I like the land. Let's try to make our mana look not atrocious. We currently have no green fixing, but we'll get there. I wouldn't mind a failed conversion, but we're pretty chunky on the 5s.
Yeah, I was going to say the 5s are pretty beefy. Well, there's a Tidal Terror.
Tidal Terror? Racer? Could it be Racer?
Still not in love with it.
Are you saying that you're not much of a racer head?
I mean, I'm more of a contrived pun head than anything. Could be a Traxxas Fall, but ooh, my heart is telling me Timberland Ancient.
Yeah. We've currently got just 1 flippy, 2 flippies to go with this.
And even then, I think this is all right.
Yeah. This I think it. Oh, which one are you talking about?
No, the connoisseur.
Oh, you like this one?
I think it's. I mean, I think it's just okay. I don't think it's...
Yeah, I'm with you. Second Omen Hawker?
Second Omen Hawker, or that ETB's to draw a card that we can flicker with the Orion.
It's kind of interesting, isn't it? I feel like this is not the kind of deck that we are, though.
Okay. Ooh, Rona. Nice.
Okay. We've got 3 instants. Is this just better?
I mean, maybe?
Because this wasn't good in DMU. Even in the blue-black deck. I don't want any of this.
I mean, mainly it was just a 3/4 in our colors. So
that's true. I've tended to find that the 4-drop, it's not at the moment, but the 4-drop slot often seems to get pretty competitive. Maybe I should have taken that. Maybe, yeah. Sure.
Card we won't play.
Yes, I take this. This is better, but
I've heard there be a lot of love for that.
Yeah. There was a tweet that went around. Oh. There was a tweet that went around last week that showed that Seed of Hope had the biggest disparity between how good it was and how early it was picked, which then led to a massive shift in how early people were taking it. It's still not amazing. It's just better than people thought it was, and now it's shifted the other way. Anyway, I think I like Blight Reaper Thallid over Hollow and Cosmic Hunger.
Thoughts on the Vat Keeper?
Could be Vat Keeper.
But we could also wheel Vat Keeper, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, we might. Yeah, there's plenty of decent green in here that we could wheel, so I think I'm just gonna take something nice and low down the curve. That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Me like. There's a lot of options in this pack, actually.
Yeah, it could also be the best common in the set.
Aetherblade Agent?
No.
Preening Champion? No way.
Yeah, it's Preening
Champion. Oh, thank
God. This is good with Yorion. This is good at helping cast Yorion. What do you reckon?
Oh, that's such a good point. Oh, I don't know. I'll take the rare. Screw it. Nezumi Informant goes well with Yorion.
It does, yeah.
But Novel Hermit is also just a big beat stick that turns everything else into beat sticks.
It is a decent chonker, but I think we're doing all right on decent chonkers. Oh, we're doing all right on 2s as well, actually. How many 2-drops have we got? 1, 2. Okay, no, yeah, I like the 2-drop. Okay. Well, as much as I don't want more chonky stuff, this is kind of awesome.
Yeah, Merciless me purposing.
We had a better joke last week. I can't remember what it was, though.
Something about porpoises.
Probably. This is great with Yorion.
Oh yeah, I can totally imagine.
I've thought about adding this to my Pioneer Niv deck just because of how good it is with Yorion.
Wow. If we were in white, I would love that for Phyrexian Awakening.
Yeah.
Squadron, even though I don't love it, or maybe just another 2-drop.
I also don't love it. There's a chance we could play this.
I guess.
This, we have so much top end that I really don't want to play this, and I'm not playing this on the splash. So we'll see about that one.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. That's a good one.
Nice.
This one's nice with Halo Forager.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a good point. Another converter beast. Hell yeah.
On my to-do list for this format is convoke a card without having any mana of that color in your deck.
Oh, nice.
So the best way to do it is probably Rail's reinforcements.
Yeah, it makes red-blue creatures, yeah.
Yeah.
Another Converter Beast?
Goes pretty nicely with our 2 Omen Hawkers.
Yeah, it does.
So, yeah. Okay. I mean, this card is just lame-o, so... Oh, beautiful.
Oh, that's
beautiful.
Good. That
nice. Helps a lot. We didn't see a single Skittering Surveyor.
No, we did not.
I would love this as well. We okay on playables? Yeah, we're fine.
Unseal the Necropolis. The Necropolis. Doombringer. That card continues to surprise me.
Oh, really?
Every time it has hit the battlefield, it has flipped a battle.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, what do we take here?
I like the removal.
There's no removal in this pack.
Stasis Field is removal.
Stasis Field is not removal.
It absolutely is. I'll set up a Twitter poll. And we'll see how wrong you are.
I want to see you get even less than 50.
I'm doing it now. Okay.
Go.
I'm doing it
do
now.
it.
You can't stop me.
I'll even retweet it for you so more than 3 people see it.
Yeah, no, that will help. That would help.
I'm actually going to start doing a whole lot of is this card advantage polls. So that we can actually put together a card advantage alignment chart. So people comment things that you think are questionably card advantage.
Okay. I'm gonna set this one up for 5 days. All right. I'm so excited for everyone to prove you wrong, Sam.
I mean, you say things like that, but it's just never happened. $57 cards? Ah, that's because we don't have enough lands. Alright, I'm going 27 lands.
27. That's a lot.
It is.
Why that many?
Because we've got... Look at our top end.
I see Cycler.
Yeah, but we're going to get to the point where... I think we are going to lose more games because we don't have enough mana than having too much. I think we'll have things to do with our mana all day long. Because we've got 1, 2, 5, and maybe a few others incubators. We need 3 mana to grab this from Companion Zone and then 5 mana to cast it on top of 4 other 5-drops. And then when we draw these, when we've got 5 lands, I'd rather not have to cycle them away.
I mean, sure. 27
also,
just still sounds like a lot. I would have gone for 25 or
So would you
26.
rather have... Yeah, so would you rather go down a land or 2 and play some Oculus Whelps? The 4 mana 3/2?
It's got fire.
Or have a few more lands?
I mean, I'll trust you and then say I told you so if we keep flooding out.
Okay.
How about that?
I think that's entirely reasonable.
Okay, nice.
The trouble is, we might need to not play this Awakening. I've got Urn of Godfire, Flywheel Racer, Tranquil Cove as fixing, and not this.
The poll is live, baby. Does Stasis Field count as removal?
Go to Adrian's Twitter.
Vote now.
Let's see what happened. Well, yeah, it'll be a couple of days old by the time people get there. Yeah, so we're playing a couple of poopers.
What are poopers?
So Stasis Field.
That's a great card. Get out of
which
here.
is not removal. Kite Sail, Urn of Godfire, Furtive Analyst. I think are our poopers.
Yeah.
What?
Analyst is the pooper, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Okay, hell yeah. Yorion, 60 cards.
Yeah, do I cut this?
No, we're gonna play it with the urn.
No. I'll play one more pooper.
No, put it in. What's wrong with you?
No.
Dude, we have the urn, we have the blue-white duel.
Yeah.
It's gonna get played. We're gonna play that Phyrexian Awakening.
So I've got 3 cards out of 60.
What?
3 cards is like the floor when you're playing 40 cards.
What do you mean, 3 cards out of 60?
Three sources of white out of 40 is like my minimum.
Yeah, but but our chances of drawing that card are even lower now, right?
Yes.
So we'll have the ability to generate white by the time we get it.
You're the one that wanted to put more Oculus Whelps in the deck.
Not at the cost of a Phyrexian Awakening.
Well, we can see as we go. We'll see how many Oculus Whelps with white mana we draw. Ugh.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a little sad we didn't get the 3rd Yorion. That's better.
Yeah, that's good. All the colors.
Put back Kite Sail.
See, look, we look at that. This hand, white mana.
This hand does not yet cast Phyrexian Awakening.
Now it does.
Also, there's a decent chance we pop this before we can use it for white mana.
No, we wouldn't.
Or our Flywheel Racer gets traded off. Skyclave Aerialist. Alright. Urn of the Godfather.
Oh.
Which is relevant, because if you think about... what's the card called? Damn it.
The Godfather?
No. What's the best card ever called?
Stasis Field?
Just move the conversation on. It'll come back to me.
Stasis Field.
You're
Yorion?
an embarrassment. That is the greatest card ever.
I disagree. Yorion.
The greatest card.
Yorion was a mistake.
I think Yorion should just be perpetually legal in Standard.
Why? Why?
Because I'm really bad at making cuts to my decks, and so it just means I can run 80 cards all the time and have an excuse.
Or just don't be a coward and run 80 cards.
Yeah, but then I have shame. Whereas, like, when Yorion was legal...
Have no shame.
I just built... Every deck I built was a Yorion deck. Because I just couldn't figure out the cuts. But everyone looked at my deck and were like, oh, it's a Yorion deck. Not, oh, Sam's a moron.
Yeah, but just, like, don't care about what people say, then. It's easy.
Like, people keep asking me why I play 80-card Niv in Pioneer rather than the more conventional 60-card with Gigantha. And I've got all these great, like, intricate reasons that I give. But the actual answer is I just want to play 80 cards. There are so many fun multicolor cards. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Take 2. Cool. Alright, so... Do I attack with the Analyst? I don't think so.
I'm in favor of attack with Whelp, play the Shade, loot with the Analyst at the end of turn.
I certainly could. The problem is I want both of these.
Sure, but like you'll draw another land.
Right, yeah, I might. Good thing we've got 27 in the deck.
Yeah. Yeah, you put 27 in the deck so you could loot them away, right?
Yeah.
Also, boo, Sam, you slipped out of the numbers.
Oh, yeah. I went back to work this week after school holidays and haven't drafted much. So I went from number 95 to percentage 95.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I love that you just took that in stride, that I was number 95.
Well, I assume that's probably likely along the journey somewhere, right?
No, I've never been that high.
Good old Flame Prophecy, huh?
Fire Prophecy is a good one. This set is basically a Courier. We've got Fire Prophecy and the 10 Companions.
This is a good point.
Ooh, a double striking flyer? Yeah, okay. Doesn't stack up to my 6/5 reach.
No, it does not.
I don't think I'm gonna loot.
Okay.
Well, maybe I should. Always loot, as the saying goes.
See?
I told you.
I told you.
I told you. Why are you so full of doubts, Adrian?
This is a vindication of all that I stand for.
Great. One chonker.
He's the chunkiest.
Odds that they attack the flyer into it?
I think they might just attack with a double striker.
Yeah, but I want them to attack the flyer into it. Because it's the sort of thing I would do.
Oh, right. Of course.
I haven't attacked into this one, but I have attacked into the green enchantment that gives reach multiple times.
Oh, bye-bye.
Ooh, that's painful. So I probably need to pop the urn on the flyer. Ooh, dear. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Forced block.
Yeah, what do you know? They had removal. God damn.
Certainly seems to be the case. We are dead.
Yes.
Cool.
Do you know what? If we had kept Phyrexian Awakening in the deck, we would have won that game.
I suppose we did draw the whelp.
Yeah. See?
So instead of the 3/2 flyer, we would have had a 4/4 vigilance that costs one more? Maybe.
I'll take it.
That we could have also flickered with Uriah. Alright, I'll give you a point. 1 point to Adrian.
Oh, yay. Yay, I love Adrian points.
You can put that in the bank and it'll earn interest.
Oh, nice.
Sweet. Oh, I can even pluck things.
Wow, we're going to curve out on them. I can't even believe it.
Certainly looks like it.
Order first.
Order!
I'm going to make that joke all set long.
Do it. I love it.
Flippy flippums?
Nah.
Okay.
Because if they've got the 2 mana -2/-2, that sucks. Or that.
Yeah, but they didn't.
But we would have flipped it and then they kill it and we have nothing on board.
Sure. Flip versus Racer. Thoughts?
Yeah. I could do both and not attack.
Oh.
No, I can't. No, I can't. Sorry, it's summoning sick.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That'd be a real smart one.
I thought that was really clever for a second.
Fool. My Yorian's not in my hand yet.
That's true. They did actually mess up. Now we can flip.
So I could flip attack, or I could flip put Yorian in hand.
Oh yeah, you could attack, flip, put Yorion in hand. No, you could not. Well,
I could also just hold up repurposing. Let's just do this.
Oh yeah, we didn't even have to pay the white. Brilliant.
Very smart. This card is so good.
I mean, it's fine.
So, now that we've got enough data, that means it's time for data quizzes.
Oh, I love a good data quiz. Ooh, I love a good converter beast as well.
I do too. Why can't this have 1 power so it can crew my racer?
That's a good question.
Guess I...
Swing?
Well, yeah, so I can either swing or play and flip. I think I like play and flip.
Don't we want to keep the pressure up, though? Keep the damage coming?
Not really.
Why not?
Because we're not an aggro deck.
Yeah, but every deck's an aggro deck.
So it's either 3 damage this turn, then we need to pay 2 to flip this next turn, or we miss that, and we can attack with this next turn and also remove.
I like swinging now, because then we put Yorion in our hand next turn and then flip.
Which doesn't seem amazing. Maybe that's good. Yeah, maybe you're right. Well, that sucks. Okay. Whoops. Sorry, people.
What?
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing.
Now I want to know what happened. What was whoops?
Nothing. I'll fix it in the edit.
Okay.
I had a sound go off on my end.
Oh, right.
See, if we had attacked, they were going to be able to successfully attack their battle.
Okay.
Don't say okay like that's irrelevant.
Well, they would have attacked it for 2.
I don't want this to flip.
Yeah, then we would have, like, dumped dudes on him like he was going out of fashion.
Okay, so now we attack with 5/5? Or do you like attack with both?
Attack with both isn't bad because it presents a lethal attack next turn.
Whereas if they kill this, they flip this. Oh, and they've got this coming as well.
What have they got coming as well?
The flip on this.
Oh, right.
I really don't want to have to chump with the converter beast.
Cascade.
What are your thoughts on this card?
Every time it gets played, it seems good.
Yeah, that's been my experience as well.
Oh.
Okay. I guess flipping it's not incredible right now. Like, they get an Inga and a Seeker, I guess? Or a 4/4 Death Touch?
That they can flip into like another thing? Or is it a token?
No. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, neither. No attacks.
Sounds good.
Oh, this reeks of the counterspell.
Ooh, it does a little bit, doesn't it? Shall we play it safe?
Part of me wants to play it safe, but part of me is also like, let's just go for it. Like, what's the worst thing that could possibly happen? And the answer to that question is it gets countered, but I mean...
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do other things for the moment.
Oh, we control a transform permanent. How good's that?
We do, yeah. So this is a pretty good one to trade with.
Flip it. Flip it and rip it. Flip it and rip it, baby.
What would be better? Someone playing Flip It and Rip It and having to do the thing with the one ring. Or someone actually throwing the one ring into a volcano. Halo Forager. That's pretty nice.
Throwing it into a volcano. 100%. All the way, because that requires so much more effort.
True, yeah.
And like I can hear the YouTube views from here. Like I've said it before and I'll say it again, they got you. You've been had.
I'll have to draw the other one.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't know about second Yorian.
They don't know.
Why is it there an I hate you emote?
It'd probably be, something about community guidelines. Deal.
Yeah.
Well, good that we drew that off the top. Now not good. Not good. That being said, Earn can go on blow up duty now.
Yeah, something to just take out the 3/1 flyer.
Yeah. Even though they do have the flip on Yori on the thingamy if they point everything at it.
They have the flip on the Yorian on the thingy.
You know what I mean. Invasion of Amonkhet. I got Yorion on the brain.
Which can become a Yorian and flicker all 4 of these.
Oh, gross. Oh, and that's exactly what's about to happen. Or not.
Do I jump?
I'm tempted to jump now that Yorion is in the bin, but also...
Yeah, it's really only the other Yorian that means it's worth keeping that thing around, right?
Yeah.
Don't have any other
But maybe it's on top of our deck.
For it? Yeah, right? pretty good.
Yeah.
So the last Yorion deck that I played, I had 3 unseal the bring 2 things back from the grave card, which mills 3. And I had a few other each player mills cards, and so I played them so many times that I was like, am I going to deck myself? And I checked my deck, and I was like, no, I've got 24 cards. How many do they have? Oh, they've got 2. Yeah, sweet.
Wait, what? Oh, Yorion. Of course.
Deck!
That's, hey, Sam. I told you so. This is wild of you to attack here.
Is it?
I mean, it's flipping whether we like it or not, so maybe not.
That's it. But if they want to flip it, they have to throw away a pest, which is one less pest that they're going to flip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How many are for 1 is this? 6? 5.
I guess so. Yeah, 5.
Maybe 6.
5 tracks.
Because it was 2 for 1 on the front side. And then there's another 1, 2, 3. Plus, like, are these worth a card? Maybe half each. You would have been really good last turn, buddy.
Yeah, would have been. Would have been.
That opponent. I choose that opponent. I guess I've got a looter still.
You've got a what?
We have a looter in the deck. Opponent, can you chill out? Opponent has drawn more lands than us.
Yeah, but they backed it up with card advantage.
Correct. Our big card advantage got thought seized.
Yes. Yes, it did. But as a player of Thoughtseize in format, Sam, you can't be mad about that. You're not allowed to be mad about that.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
I want to deck them with all these surveils. That's a real plan.
Okay. How many cards in deck they got now?
12.
Hey, Sam. 27 lands. It's coming back to haunt us.
We just drew them in the wrong order is the problem.
If
I'd been able to, if I had more lands earlier, I could have picked up Yorion and played it in the same turn. So really, we're not playing enough lands.
I think we're things aren't going great.
Just sit tight. We're fine. Okay.
What does that
so
do? So draw second.
I like that they're not just yeeting.
Kills a pest.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
hey,
good.
Now it's worth it. Now we can kill Yorion, but I think we then die.
It's possible, but you never know. Maybe they try to flip
12,
more.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think we're well dead.
No. They're going to go for value. Oh, yeah, that sucks.
Whoa.
Yeah, they just tossed lethal. Oh, no, the drain from Zimone. That'll do it. Come on, flip Lorwyn. You know you want to. I can't believe they didn't go for the value.
I feel they may have had enough value. Like they're like, I've had enough of value. Value's overrated.
That's the thing about value, though. You can never have enough.
I mean, this is true.
Speaking as someone who... What the hell? This is criminal.
What?
That we're 0-2 with this masterpiece.
Have we already played 2 games?
Yes.
I thought that was the first game.
Adrian, you need to pay attention to this important video that we do every week.
That was the first game, right?
That was the second game.
What happened in the first game?
Adrian's losing it,
I
people.
am losing it.
He's completely lost it. That's what I do when I go to sleep.
This looks good.
Finally, we draw the bomb.
Purposeless remercilessing.
We could theoretically get 3 Yorion triggers in a game. That's really awkward. Oh, why am I running this? Adrian!
So we can play the Phyrexian Awakening.
This is expensive to flip, right? I don't need to kill it yet.
Even then, the flip side's kind of medium.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Analyst, I think. Unless you really want to just pick this off. But I'd rather double spell next turn, I think.
Fair. I was thinking invasion.
No. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's very fine.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, very good. Okay, cool. So now...
Flourish Order.
Yeah. Yeah. But not in that order.
I don't think the order matters, but...
I think it matters a tremendous amount.
Oh. I wouldn't have let them go to their turn.
Well, if they play an incubate thing, I'll probably kill the Sky Warden, and if they don't, I'll kill the
Oh, okay. Well, they just handed it to us on a silver platter then.
Yeah.
That's pretty brutal. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. You're right, Sam. You're right. Wow, that's nuts. That was so brutal.
That was kind of good, wasn't it? Alright, so now I can go get a forest.
And then invasion them?
Yeah.
And then probably flip the invasion next turn and turn it into a dude.
Yeah. For example...
4/4 Converter Beast.
Yeah. 9 worth of stats. Seems pretty good to me.
That's pretty good. Thinking.
God, that's such a blowout last
It
time.
was a bit of a blowout. A big summer blowout. What are they gonna discard? The fan.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, neither am
Not a
I. I
fan.
think the card is not very good.
I want everything in my deck to be a 2-for-1. Like this.
I can't believe you think it's a 2-for-1. That's the thing that gets me about this.
Look, I made a YouTube channel so that I can spout the facts at people.
Do they attack? Oh, well, they got vigilance. Attacking is free.
Ah, yeah, cool.
Core Halberd's good, man. I like it.
So if we draw a land, we can just purposelessly remaster it. George Lucas, that was the card.
Ah, the purposeless remastering, of course.
So
I don't know either.
I think I just play Whelp. Yeah.
You could flip. You could. Okay. How about this?
Yeah.
You could flip order and swing order at Amonkhet.
I mean, yeah, and then trade. Maybe that's good, actually, because if they trade their thing that's going to kill us shortly, that's kind of nice. I guess the random white land means I don't have to pay 2 life.
Yeah, see? Value. Other than that, you could maybe strap the kite sail to it.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. I could also just play a 3/2 flyer. Yeah. I could also have just attacked both of them at this.
Yeah, but that kind of feels like you're trading a creature for a flip of the thing, which is maybe not a bad thing, but
yeah.
But I mean, we can at least purposeless remaster it. Are they going to sack an equipment?
That is fine.
Which one? Which one do you sack?
It has to be the vigilance one, and then they can't block.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
I almost don't even need to kill this now. Alrighty.
Oh, now we got the Gloomfang Mauler flip. Or we could just flurpously repopstum. Flurpusling repopsterus.
I want to do this.
Okay.
I guess if they kill this, how does this go really wrong? Can they pump this up?
Well, no. So we play Gloomfang Mauler. We give the other thing Menace. We swing with that. They can't block. We flip the thing.
Yeah. Yes. So like, yeah. How does it go wrong though? So if this is a removal,
it's not removal, but yes.
How do we know?
Because they would have killed Order last turn. Maybe not actually. I don't know. And they already did use a removal spell on the 3/2. Maybe we just kill their thing.
True. Actually, yeah, if they had another removal spell, they wouldn't have cast this. Yeah, no, okay.
Bop. Now, what shall it become?
Yeah.
A
4/4.
A dork? Or things?
Ooh. A 4/4 reach?
Oh, that's not bad. But also, 9 power worth of stats is kind of relevant. But also, not dying is also good.
Are they dead next turn?
I don't know.
$9, 14. So if we draw a land, they're probably dead.
Lurrus!
Cool.
Lurrus in the main deck. You love to see it.
That's cool. All right. One day we're going to have a video that is just titled "The Best Card Ever Printed," and that's when we companion Lurrus.
Oh, right. Okay. I mean, but we would title a video "The Best Card Ever Printed" if we, like, had, 5 3-mana 1/1s in it, though.
5 3-mana 1/1s. Have we ever done that?
Not yet.
There we go. Oh, it's got vigilance? Oh.
Have you been watching the board? Yeah, they took away the kite sail, the pointless one.
Oh.
I think we kill it. Oh no, they just replayed stuff. What are they going to replay? Like how?
If I kill this, do they need to chump? I doubt it. 9 plus 5, not quite. Okay, so yeah, we just kill the Sky Warden.
Or we flunge and well, we flunge all but order. We flunge and then we play Yorion. Flip everything, get the aura off of Gloomfang Mauler, put some counters, just sprinkle some value all over the board and have a 4/5 blocker in the air.
Yeah, promise me then die to a removal spell.
Sure.
So I think let's just not... Oh no, hang on. They can play the kite sail out of the bin.
Oh, that's a good point.
Ooh.
So does that mean...
Okay, so hang on. If I flip this and attack for...
You're running out of time.
Oh, shoot. I think we're dead. So I guess I need...
No, we're not. The Yorion plan would have saved us. Because you could bring the Converter Beast back as the 4/4 with reach. No, because it would come back as the front side.
But then I could flip it again. No, because I need to attack first.
Oh, no, you could have flipped it. You could have flipped it because Gloomfang Mauler would have put counters and menace on something.
No. Everything flips. No, because everything flips. Everything comes back on end step.
Oh, right.
So no, that wouldn't have worked.
They might forget. They might not play the kite sail first, so you can pick off Sky Warden as they attack with it.
I guess that's our out. Or I loot.
Loot for what?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Tangled Skyline? No, we're one short. Maybe I should have looted first.
Yes. Oh, look at how tricksy they are. Look at they've got it. They've nailed it.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I have to loot. I don't know what we've got, though.
No, I think we're gone.
Yeah, I can't think of...
Ah, Ireland.
That certainly ain't it. Wow.
You know what? Hindsight, we should have killed it instead of playing the Mauler.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, wow.
Or gotten the 4/4 with reach.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if we just got the Reacher, we would have been fine.
Well, they
But,
would
I mean,
have.
on the
They would have. They would have.
then they would have just pacified it.
They would have pacified it, but also, yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
no, they pacify it and we still die, so that wouldn't have saved us.
No, I think we had to kill it.
Yeah. Wow, the kite sail out of the graveyard with Lurus for lethal. That's kind of sick.
I mean, I'm not. It's like, yeah, sure, like, like, okay. It's not that. It's not that sick, right? It's just like you saw the line that was fairly obvious to us as well.
It's not that they spotted it; it's that it was available, right? Because it was only put in the graveyard because they sacked it to this.
Oh yeah, sure, but that was not part of the plan. It was just the most useless equipment at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, because Yorion wouldn't have done it, right? No, because this wouldn't have come back as anything. It would have just drawn us a card. And we had no mana available.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, if it was, if we could get the backside of Amonkhet again, then we could have 2 reaches, and then we could sort of stabilize, but no.
Yeah. If we had more time, I probably would have seen that like the actual line was probably loot. Because if we found Final Flourishing, we could have played Flourishing and played an equipped kite sail.
Sure, yeah.
So that's what we actually should have done, but it obviously wouldn't have worked.
Because we drew Island.
That's what we should have done. I think we only had 1 Flourishing left.
Well, the real answer is kill the Skywarden, right?
Earlier, yeah.
Like, rather than adding to the board, like, dealing with the threat. Which I know you don't like, Sam.
Oh, I love removal. I also just love adding 7 power worth of stats to the board when, like, they've only got a 3-turn clock.
Turns out it was faster. Well, no, it was exactly 3 turns. We just didn't have 3 turns. The mythical O3, Sam. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great sadness that I bring to you today Minimum Magic Monday.
Yeah, first official one on the channel, actually.
Damn. Brutal.
With double Yorion, what the hell?
I don't want to bring division to the Draft Punk, Sam, but I would personally like to blame the choice for 27 lands.
Even though at the end there, we still didn't have enough mana.
It wasn't that we had enough mana, it's that we didn't remove the thing. Like, we had enough mana to remove the 3/3, and we didn't do it. That's the error.
Probably. But, like, if we had more mana, we could have Yorion flickered, drawn a card, and been able to remove.
I mean, that's true, but I think we played a land every turn, so it's not like there was ever gonna be more mana, right?
Probably. I stand very firmly behind that. I think that was a good number of lands.
I want to know what people think, because it seems excessive to me.
For what it's worth, the trophy Yorion lists I've seen have run 28.
That's so many. Wow.
So I was trimming because we had so many other mana sources.
Damn. This is why I don't play Yorion decks.
Which is cool. I like it when you can play that many lands and just feel good about it, right? Like, if you did that in 1, you would have had the most miserable time ever. But we were tapping out every single turn.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point.
So that's cool, which I think is, it's a sweet part of this format, that you can run such a such an intensive deck.
Intensive. That's an interesting
That'll bring us
way
to the shout outro. Stop talking, Adrian.
No, you
That'll
stop.
bring us to the
You
shout
stop
outro.
talking.
This is where we give personalized shout outs to anyone but Adrian, which is all the people that made top 8 comments, and also personalized shout outs to everyone who is a new commenter. While we get that ready, today's pick of the week's up on screen now. Drop us a comment, let us know what you would have taken here, and we might feature you in this segment next week. Adrian, what did the very fine folks have to say about pick of the week last week?
Tell me to stop talking? God damn. All right, last week on Pick of the Week, when Sam will let me speak.
No.
Okay, still bitter about.
Sorry, you can't.
Sam's still bitter about the
time for
03.
Adrian talking is.
I thought it wasn't about the win, Sam. I thought it was all about
you've had plenty of time,
the value and
talk,
the friends we made along the way.
The time is up. It's gone. Sorry.
The viewers hate this. By the way,
this is to do the shout-out. I think that's probably
This is the worst thing we've ever done.
If you'd listen to my instructions and just stop talking, it'd be fine.
Okay. Anyway, we have new commenters. When Sam calms down, okay? We have got new commenters. So let's start with you guys. First up, we've got Moidas. Moidas says, may as well have called this set the US Air Force. We're making AC-130s jealous with the amount of bombs dropped in a match. Yes.
Correct.
I don't think I've yet to play a draft in this set yet where it hasn't just been bomb, like you play a bomb, they play a bomb, you play a bomb, they play. It's just like the swingiest format.
I'm a little upset that Moidas is a new commenter, because this would easily be the number one in the shout outro.
It could be. It very well could be. But the bar is high. But thank you, Moidas, for commenting. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the shout outro. Glad to have you. Hope to hear from you. Comment on this video.
Love it. I want you at number 1 next week.
Yeah, get in there, Moidas. Anyway, thank you. Next new commenter, we've got Bobby Corwin. We got like a... maybe it's unfair of me to assign sort of Cockney British accents to both of you. But maybe we have a large British contingent in the comment section today. Bobby Corwin says, surprised you guys passed on drafting so many of the land cyclers. And Sam, as soon as I saw this comment, I was like, oh, whoa, we didn't. We should have totally picked them higher.
Yeah, this is a really good point. I don't know why. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about them.
Neither. I totally blanked on the fact that they were going to be useful, but they would have been massively useful.
They would have been really good in that deck. Yeah, so, yeah, great shout. And I guess we kind of learned our lesson this week.
Yeah, this is true. This is true, but the 03, the 03 is here. But I feel like, if you're going to go 03, you may as well have 60 cards in your limited deck.
So look, I think that means that Bobby Corwin has provided more strategic insight to the channel in one comment than I have for most of this set.
Damn, you don't have to beat yourself up that much. Except your takes on things being card advantage are not our suspect. Anyway, thank you, Bobby Corwin, and your fantastic Chocobo avatar. I love it. Onwards to the top 8, and first up we got Lee Walmer, and Lee is back and better than ever. And Lee says, I would watch a loop of Adrian losing his mind between 105 and 205 more than a healthy person should. And I respect you for that.
I mean, hey, just go watch Pack 1, Pick 2 of this draft, because I think you saw it again.
Yeah, there's a bit of a... we both kind of lose our minds a little bit at the start of this video.
We did it 2 weeks in a row. The same rare.
Yeah, it's completely wild.
That's crazy.
I don't see any bombs that we should drop everything and pick. While listening earlier, I was going to side with Adrian in that I would have started talking the Black Duel. Taking? Yeah, I can't even read sometimes. Have started taking the black dual lands and used black for removal as a main color, and that my pick of the week would have been Deadly Derision. Interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting because, yeah, I guess base black Omnath is
It's kind of the opposite of what you want to do, right? But then again, you got all this black mana that you can spend all your black spells. Maybe that's the go. I don't know.
right. Maybe it's actually fine. It reminds me a little bit of the Atraxa decks in Standard that are base red, so they can run Fable of the Mirror Breaker.
Yeah. God damn that card. Lee then says, however, after breaking my rule and watching the whole video, then looking back at pick of the week, I'm going to change my pick of the week to Urn of Godfire. It's no energy refractor. Sorry, Sam, for your loss.
That's what I was trying to think of.
This is true. Sam is. Could you imagine if Urn of Godfire had all? It was just like a strict upgrade to energy refractor.
We would have had 7 of them in this deck.
Sam would not be able to control himself. It would be.
Can you imagine cantripping artifact when you've got 2 Yorians?
Cantripping 2-mana artifact that filters your mana and also is removal late in the game.
I'll lose my mind.
I want them to keep doing that because I've mentioned this in the past, and that like Prophetic Prism is actually a very good card, right?
Yes.
And like.
Banned in Pauper.
Yeah, and like so good that like when you make it cost 1, it breaks formats.
Correct. Yeah.
And we found that out with Arkham's Astrolabe. So what I want them to do is start pushing the Prophetic Prism to a point where it's constructed playable. I want to find the breaking point. What do you strap to your 2-mana cantripping artifact that's like filters your colors to make it busted?
I don't think it'd take much.
Yeah, I'm really interested. That's really funny. Anyway.
Yeah, because obviously we figured out that halving its mana cost is ridiculous.
Yeah, and it's like playable in every format now.
Yeah, so Astrolabe is banned in Pauper, Modern, and Legacy?
I think so, yeah.
I think it's banned in Legacy. Which, again, goes back to... This is my favorite... I should write an article on this at some point. The Adrian Walker multiplicity theory.
Yeah, I like that it's my theory. That's great. I'll take it.
Yeah. Which, for those who've forgotten the Adrian Walker multiplicity theory, everything in Magic, when you're evaluating how good cards are, is multiplicative, not additive.
Yeah, don't add numbers together. Think of it in terms of doubling or tripling.
Yeah, so when you take a card that costs 2 and make it cost 1, you have halved it, not reduced it by 1.
Yes.
So it has a much bigger difference than if you like drop a 4-drop to a 3-drop.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And we've seen that a couple of times. I would struggle to think of the examples off the top of my head, but yeah, when we've dropped a normal effect by 1 mana, when that originally cost 2, maybe 3, it can be absurd. And yeah, that's a really good example, right? Like Prophetic Prism has very rarely seen standard play. It's very rarely seen constructed play, but make it cost 1 mana, and it was like one of the most busted cards ever printed.
Yeah, I know. It's so it's so funny that that's like the line, like that's the straw that breaks the camel's back. It's like Prophetic Prism, nah, limited, play it in limited. Even then, it's it's not fantastic in every limited format. Make it cost 1, breaks everything.
Yeah. I mean, like you look at most of our 2-drops. Like, if this cost 1, it'd be nuts in constructed.
Yes.
If this cost 1...
Oh, God. If they just printed Negate as a single blue pip spell.
Yeah, it'd be incredible.
Yeah.
So...
It would be a contender for, like, next best spell, like, counter magic spell after counter spell.
Yeah.
Well, mana drain, I guess.
Yeah, or force of will. But yeah. So yeah, ever since you put me onto that idea of considering everything multiplicatively, that's like changed how I evaluate cards. Because yeah, sometimes people look at things and they go, it's just like 1 mana more or 1 mana less. But yeah, it's not the right way to think about it.
It's double or triple sometimes. I'm I'm glad that you like that. I'll consider that an Adrian Walker hashtag key insight. Anyway, Lee then says, but we're fixing it premium and fully committed to the Omnath thing. I can't help but think it would be find a nice home in this deck. And it might have, actually. It may have. Lee then lists some reasons why it's very, very good. If you miss a color, it could fix to drop Omnath on turn 5 if you had 3 of 4 colors already. This is true. If you're floating obscene amounts of black mana, you can filter it. This is very true, and I think you even mentioned that while we were drafting.
Yeah, we did talk about it.
If you need another removal late game, it's done its job. Time to get value out of it. Absolutely.
I can buy it. Yeah, I possibly should have made the cut in that deck.
Yeah. No, good shout, Lee. Lee then says, with every draft being a bevy of bombs and usually having a while to develop the board, a role player fixer that comes down on turn 1 that can remove something in the late game might be better in this format than normal. I wonder if a 1 mana fixing tax will play out better than Flywheel Racer, as you don't need a body. It will be interesting to see how the limited meta develops. Ideally, you won't need either, but if we wanted perfection, we'd be playing Explorer. Well, that's a good point. Maybe it's going to be the sleeper card of the set. Like, it just turns out that Urn's super good.
It could be. Yeah, I'm still on Team Racer. I still like the Racer.
I'm still thoroughly unimpressed by the Racer. Except for that one time that it let us cast Omnath on turn 3.
It's probably worth it just for that.
Yeah, but then I feel like that had more to do with Portent Tracker, right?
No.
Okay, well, I can't remember. Oh, no, because it costs 2. Yeah, no, it would have. I don't think we had Portent Tracker in that deck.
I mean, that card is very important.
Yeah. Lee finishes off the comment saying, last time Red was bad, I seem to remember being unimpressed by Red in SNC. I'm not sure if that's due to the absolute bantness of Streets of New Capenna or the weakness of Red. And now that you mention it, Lee, I think I recall similarly as well. I don't remember Red being great. But wasn't Blue worse?
No. Blue and Black were the worst in Streets.
Okay.
Black might have been worse, I can't remember. Eventually I stopped drafting anything that wasn't banned.
Yeah, White I think was the best, and that was mainly at hands of the stupid Angel.
Yeah. I think New Capenna is probably the least balanced set that I've played recently. Probably like since we started the draft monks, it was probably the least balanced.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. You might be right. Yeah, there was a period of time where it's like, what? Like, if you're not playing green or white, what are you doing?
What are you doing with your life? Yeah.
I remember trying the red thing. I can't remember, so long ago. Anyway, Rare Lands. My headcanon has the development team for MTG knowing the War of the Spark and New Phyrexia were the last ones without, and it was on purpose as an Easter egg for Magic nerds.
Confirmed. That is a fact.
Confirmed. Damn, you heard it here first.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you, Lee, as always. Very insightful. Very insightful comment this week. We like it a lot. Next up, we've got Hack Campman Kierkegaard. He's in the comment section. Hack says, Adrian, I'm getting the vibe that you have gained some confidence in calling for specific plays and so on. Have you been working out? No, as I said last video, I think, I like to hold firmly held opinions based on very little evidence. It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah, look, I love that you've got loud opinions. I also just love not listening to them.
Yeah,
like
well, we know that.
27 lands.
And it's nobody's fault that we went 0-3 this week, okay? We just the deck just didn't operate. Do we bounce anything with the Orion today?
We never got it on the
Oh
stack.
no, that's the truest shame of it all.
We put it in hand once and it got thought seized, and we never drew the one in the deck.
Sad. That's saddening. Anyway.
It's incredible.
Hack says, I live this format. Even though I've had sick kids at home for 2 weeks and not completed a single draft yet, I still love it. Same. I think this is probably going to go down as one of the more drafted formats by me personally. I feel like it's one of those formats where I know if I just like boot up Arena, cash in some gems, do a draft, I'm going to have fun. And that's really good.
It is, yeah. I have usually refrained because, like, early in a format, everyone always goes, "Is this a GOAT? Is this like one of the all-timers?" Like everybody says that.
Yeah,
I think someone could go back in the videos and find an example of me doing this, but I think I've always refrained from doing that. Like, we try to get halfway through a format or whatever before we make this sort of judgments, but. This one's really good.
Yeah, it is. It's
really good.
It kind of feels like the candy store. Like everything is available and everything is good.
Yeah, you can just like it. Yeah, it feels it feels closer to Cube than like a regular draft.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, it feels like you just sort of like, oh, what do I want to do today? And like, you can kind of. I feel like you're kind of rewarded for taking some highly speculative picks. You're like, I really want to like draft this deck today, so I'm going to pick this common in my first pack, and then you kind of get hooked up more often than not.
That's true. That's true, actually. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, because I've heard a few people talking about reading signals in this format because it's hard. There's so many good cards and so many higher rarity cards that it's really hard to pick up on signals at the time that you normally do in the draft.
Yes.
Right? Because, like, yeah, if you get, a card as powerful as Halo Forager, third pick, in an ordinary draft format, I go, great, that means that, like, this archetype is open. But, like, it might just mean that someone first picked Atali, and then someone second picked like a companion or Brutaclad or just like whatever. So like you've really got to wait much later before you start reading signals. And then, yeah, your point is right. Like to an extent, you can just like almost kind of pick what you want to draft like you do with Cube. Like you'll open up a Cube pack and you'll see Sulfuric Vortex. And if you're a normal, sane, healthy person, you go, I'm not drafting mono red. I'm going to take this sweet blue card.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Who opens vintage Cube and thinks mono? That's what I'd like to do today. I'd like to play mono red.
Well, I guess it's just it's all about winning the vintage cube, so you can draft more vintage cube to keep the train going.
That's the only acceptable reason.
But then again, it's a bit of a self-defeating prophecy, right? Because like if you're now only trying to win vintage cube by playing mono red, are you really playing vintage cube?
That's right. You're basically just playing the most boring deck in standard.
just with the really powerful vintage cube cards in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you dump out your hand and then you play Wheel of Fortune and then you refill and you feel pretty good about it. Look at my mono red deck. Anyway, you're right, Hack. This format's it's bussin', and I'm still in love with it. I have not yet got bored with it. Just good. Hack's comment then says, and of course it's not card advantage. Suck it. Concepts such as card advantage is a tool for humans to talk and think about interactions in the game in a structured way. If you start calling good card advantage, I think it's a square peg situation. Card quality is not card advantage. A 1-mana 20/20 with haste and protection from bad beats might be good that can provide card advantage, but itself is not card advantage. Get your head out of your ass, Sam.
I have so many things to say. I have so many things to say. I'm going to say some of them, but not all of them. Okay, I have a question for you, actually. Is Eaten Alive card advantage?
What?
Bone Splinters.
Oh.
Single black, sack a creature, destroy a creature.
No.
Is it card disadvantage?
Depends.
No, raw card evaluation.
Okay, it's more often than not card disadvantage.
Okay. Would a card that says, like a 1/1 that says when at ETBs, search for Bone Splinters, would that be card advantage?
Yes.
But Bone Splinters is card neutral. It's worth 0. Or -1.
Yeah, true.
Sorry,
this
is what I
is
meant to
fine,
say.
but you don't have it's not a vacuum, right? You don't have to cast Bone Splinters. You could loot it away. You could discard it to, a looter, or you could, I don't know. What's another good example? You could use it.
No, I agree. Yeah.
To
Yeah. I agree, and I think that's a really relevant part of like what we talk about when we talk about card advantage. But
Dune Shaper is not card advantage, Sam.
But we could also then shape a whole bunch of particular
Dunes.
circumstances. Yeah, we could also shape a whole bunch of dunes where Dune Shaper is card advantage, right? Like if you've got Corruption of Tawashi in play. But like just looking at it on the raw stats, the card I proposed that searches for Bone Splinters, is it card advantage?
Yeah. Yes. I just like that people are calling you out, Sam. Because I feel like of the spicy opinions you've held in the history of the Draft Punks, the Dune Shaper as card advantage one is definitely the spiciest. And also, I just like it that people are on my side, and that feels good. I feel important.
That happens more often than not, and we need to do something about it.
You're just gonna have better opinions, Sam.
Is the card I called it at the start of when I actually drafted it? Oh, why can't I remember names while we're recording? This is terrible. Is 1 mana 1/2 when it ETBs, make a clue token.
Oh, Thraben Inspector.
Thraben Inspector. Is Thraben Inspector card advantage?
Yes. It's almost not, but I think it is. Like, it's a cantrip, which I think is a form of card advantage. But there's maybe people out there who will say that it's not. But go on.
Okay, I agree with you. If it drew a 4 mana 4/3 trample that said, as an additional cost to cast this, sacrifice a 1/2, exile a 1/2.
Okay.
Because that card is
We're
card
jumping
disadvantage.
through so many hoops.
That card is card disadvantage, right? So you'd be right to say, well, that's not card advantage. But you told me that the card that searches for Bone Splinters is card advantage. QED, next comment.
Thank you, Hack. Thank you for taking Sam to task about his fantastical opinions about various transform cards that may or may not be card advantage. Thank you. Next up, we have got Ryan, and Ryan's in with the many multi-comments this week, but we are going to focus on one of them. Ryan says, addendum to the bomby tag I slapped on the format. There's maybe only a couple cards that feels bad as far as bomby and unbeatable, which IMO would be only Norn herself and the Sweeper Sunfall. White best color again. Sydney Morning Herald power creep. There's a newspaper in Sydney called the Sydney Morning Herald, and every time I see SMH shaking my head, I think Sydney Morning Herald.
Unless that's what people mean.
It's
when someone sends me a message saying, "Hey, I saw in the shaking my head this morning that."
This is true. The rest still data removal, and there's a spectrum between bottom and top of power curve. I don't know. I have not actually come up against OG Elish Norn yet. I know she's out there, and I know.
Oh, yeah, OG Norn, I have not encountered.
But I do feel like as soon as that card comes down, it's just over, right? It's like unless you. But then again, it dies to removal, but it also wipes your board in the process, so maybe that's just good enough. Like it's inevitably a 3-for-1, even if you remove her.
Yeah.
So
I thought Ryan was talking about the card called Elish Norn, the new one.
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe it is,
which
the
is really
new
interesting
one.
because I've had Elish Norn twice and I've played against it once or twice. And its best use has been a distraction from the cards I have that are actually powerful.
That's great.
Because
it's the decoy. You're just like, look over here.
Yeah, but as I looked at the stats for the first time in this set earlier today, it is the second most powerful card in the set. No, I'm a lie. It is OG Elish Norn. Maybe I'm right. I love it when I'm right.
Oh, OG Elish Norn is the second best card in the set.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I thought, because I knew new Elish Norn is fine. But
yeah, it's not. It is. It's fine. 58 point something %. But great. Okay, cool. I feel vindicated. Yeah, I don't think it's that amazing. I would take Invasion of Amonkhet over it.
Wow. Well, the numbers bear that out. But yeah. Oh, yeah. OG Norn's kind of stupid, right? It's just nuts.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Ryan then says, I agree with you guys that otherwise the format is pretty balanced, and this is a sign of a well-designed draft format / set. That it is balanced and gives a lot of options when drafting and building. My 2 cents, but I did have to correct the comment. I was wrong, and you guys may well have been closer to the mark on this one.
Agreeing with the draft punks means more inclusion in the shout outro.
Except if you tell Sam to get his head out of his ass, in which you definitely get in. You can no. Here's the thing: the sweet spot is like, yeah, always agreeing with the draft punks is really good. But if you're agreeing emphatically with just one of the draft punks, you'll also get in.
Especially if that draft punk is Adrian, because he's the one that controls this.
That's true. Sam gets to control the draft. I get to control the shout outro and all things. And there is balance in all things, much like this format.
That's kind of lame. I agree. So this set was, the lead designer was, oh no, have I forgot his name? Gary Humphreys? No, he's an Australian politician. Dave Humphreys?
I do not know.
Oh, this is annoying me. Sorry, we're going to put it in the edit up on screen now. He was also the lead designer for Ikoria, which is probably my favorite draft format of all time. Kamigawa Neon Dynasty.
Another good draft format.
And Kaldheim.
Another good draft format.
Right, they might be like my top 3.
Wow.
And so he just has an incredible hit rate. Almost every. I think OG Dominaria was him as well.
Oh.
So just almost everything that he has led the design on has been fantastic. So massive shout out to him. He's done such amazing work for limited players.
Hell yeah. Well.
And constructed players for that matter. All of those sets were great for constructed.
Yeah. True. Tell that to Alrun's Epiphany though.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll leave that one.
Build-arounds in limited, build-arounds in constructed. It's what makes Magic fun.
No, that's true. That is a really good point. Maybe you could write an article about the positive effect of good build-arounds. Because that's definitely something that's worth talking about at length. But anyway, thank you, Ryan. As always, next up we got Michael Raymond. Are we still beating him? What's the numbers?
As in, is he still beating us?
Yeah, well, sorry, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. 656.
Probably.
Okay, so 10 11 subscribers behind.
It's pulling ahead. People, we gotta get better at this. Yeah. I know that 2/3 of you are not subscribed. No, I have a great thing to say. Okay, I read recently that most people don't even know like what subscribing actually does. Like, why would I do that? Okay, here's why you should do it. Number one, it helps us catch up to Michael.
Important.
Number two, when we get to 1,000, YouTube gives us money. But for you, and we care, well, I care very deeply about you. I can't speak for anyone else on this channel. Here's what it does. It gives you a specific part on your YouTube homepage, both on the homepage itself and in the panel on the left, where where videos from your subscribed channels appear. So if you've just got like 5 channels that you really don't want to miss when they make a video, you sub to them, and then as soon as you open YouTube, you will get it appear right in front of you. Or if you're not the sort of person that logs into YouTube every day, there'll be a little bit in the panel on the left where you can click on the channels that you've subscribed to and go check out what they've done recently.
And that's us.
That's why you should subscribe. And we know that you watch us every week.
We do know. Yes, do what Sam said. Anyway, Michael Raymond says, turning one card into another card is called cantripping, Sam. Tarkir Dune Shaper is a cantrip. Ha! Another slapping in the comment section from Michael.
It sounds like Michael Raymond doesn't think that Elvish Visionary is card advantage. That's an embarrassing position to have.
It's not. It's very different. It's so different.
There are no members of Team Owlbear that don't understand that Owlbear is card advantage.
Owlbear is card advantage. Dark-Eared Dune Shaper is not. It is. If it is anything, it's like a 7-mana 4/3.
We have just established that cantrips are card advantage, and as Michael says, and we would never disagree with Michael, Tarkir Dune Shaper is a cantrip.
No,
QED for the second time. That's two different proofs.
I don't
to prove
actually
the same
think
thing.
it's a cantrip. I think it's
That's
a stretch to call it a cantrip.
Rigor. And
like maybe you could bring me over to Tarkir Dune Shaper being a cantrip, but I really don't think it is. I think it's like an incubate token. It's like not actually card advantage. It's just sort of like a 7-mana 4/3 that you can spread the mana out over many turns.
You're trying to say that Tangled Skyline isn't card advantage?
Is that the 5-drop that you gain 5 life and make a 5/5?
Yes.
That is not card advantage.
What?
Not card advantage in the slightest. And the fact that you think that's card advantage is insane.
That's wild that you don't
How
think
is it card advantage?
It literally makes 2 cards.
No.
One is a 5/5, the other is an enchantment that gains you 5 life and gives your creatures reach.
It's okay, let me think. Okay, put it this way then. What if you had a 5-mana 5/5? Sorry, a 7-mana 5/5 that ETB'd to gain you 5 life and gave all your creatures reach. Is that card advantage?
No, because they can kill the creature and then the reach thing goes away. And if you flicker it with Yorion, you don't get another 5/5.
Yeah, well let's not bring Yorion into this, okay? He's had enough trouble, okay?
Yeah.
He's had enough trouble.
We've tarnished the good reputation of Yorion this day.
Yeah, we have. Not that he had a very good reputation to start with. I think he's causing a lot of trouble in the many formats of Magic the Gathering. Anyway, this was meant to be a short chat outro. Michael then says, pick of the week. Order is a respectable pick, but I'd have gone with the White Grizzly Bears with upside, Sunder the Gateway. Interesting. I've not yet come around to Sunder the Gateway. Kind of seems like one of those sort of like weird cards that do weird things that I'm not yet convinced on.
Michael is wrong. It is not the White Grizzly Bears with upside. It is the Reclamation Sage with upside.
Oh. Okay.
And yeah, I'm with him. Yeah, Sunder is really good. I tend not to pick it early because they go around late, and I never want more than one. But yeah, I like Sunder. I've pretty frequently had to decide between having Sunder or Atrax's Fall in my deck.
Yeah, I for the record quite like Atrax's Fall.
I do too. I'd be curious to hear people's thoughts on that. Which of those is better?
Agreed. But thank you, Michael. Thank you once again for bringing Sam down to earth. Dune Shaper is not Guard Avenged. Next up, we got Mackay Cleland in the comment section. Triple comment. We're doing all of them. Mackay says, firstly, 2 picks in, and I've never been so hyped. And neither was I, Mackay.
Yeah.
It was extremely hyped.
Yep. Likewise. That was also the people's choice. That was the people's favorite comment. So we weren't the only ones.
So good. Mackay then says in the second comment, doesn't even attempt to do anything about the mana base after deck building XD. By the way, Omnath triggers off Omnath, doesn't it? Does it not? I guess I'll watch and find out. Oh.
Yes, you will.
You will find out.
I love it. So good. The really interesting thing on that is Lee Walmer commented after that saying, conspiracy time. When you change the mana from what the auto land assigner says that you should have, it causes you to flood or screw more often.
Yeah, I agree. Which is what happened in this video. There you go.
We never got screwed though.
Got flooded though.
Keep reading.
Third comment, Mackay says, massive disrespect to opponent for not letting Game 3 drag out a little longer, but congrats on turn 4 win. Thank you. By the way, I am not sure if the curve out you had on Game 3 will be beaten by anyone in Limited on Arena for the rest of the set. I think the only way it could be improved is with your 1-drop being Ragavan, which would be sick in an Omnath deck. Yes, it would be.
It really would. And yeah, I agree. That was the most absurd thing I've ever seen.
It was completely wild.
Yeah. If you don't know what we're talking about, go watch last week's video.
So good.
It was, oh my god.
So very good.
I never thought that the double called shot moment from Orb would ever have competition, but here we are.
Oh god, I remember. Oh, you're bringing it all back to me. The double draw call was completely unmatched.
Yeah.
Amazing. Anyway, speaking of amazing, Mackay, you are amazing. Thank you once again. Good luck in the Arena Open. We know you always go for it, so go for it. Wave the flag of the Draft Punks for us as you go on your triumphant victory run. Thank you.
Agree.
Next up, we've got Sarator Belval. Sarator Belval has got a classic big one for us, so we're going to get started with it. I'm going to go pack 1, pick 2. Nice.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to you. I just noticed that your poll currently has a 100% no.
Is it because you're the only person who's clicked on it?
No. No.
I see it at 0 votes currently.
Well, refresh.
I'm refreshing. It's still 0-0.
It can't cope with just 100% in one direction.
Clearly. You haven't responded.
I wasn't listening. Who are you reading
Pack
out?
1, pick 2, Sarator. Nice.
Oh. Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Now read the next one, Sam. Read it and weep.
Oh yeah, sorry, my job. Okay, sorry, I'm back with you now. Dune Shaper is card advantage. It
No,
does draw a 4/3 trample because it becomes one. And yes, that distinction matters because as it drew a card, removal is not good against it.
It's complete. I can't believe, like, I do a YouTube show with someone as unreasonable as you. Pick of the week, hard choice. I think I'd take the Order of the Mirror. It's just very good.
Order!
Yeah, that's funny.
Pack 2, pick 3. No love for Inga. And again, pack 2, pick 11. I think she's pretty good, even if you don't get the death trigger, especially since you'll often be looking for a specific color of mana with this deck.
That's an interesting point. And maybe you're right, actually. Maybe we should play Inga more. Anyway, playing Rona is indeed silly in this deck. Sydney Morning Herald.
Nah. Pack 3, pick 1. Wow. Pack 3, pick 6. No, wait. Your turn to reply.
No, that's fine. You can do both.
Pack 3, pick 6. What?
What? So yeah, WoW was third Omnath, which was nuts. I cannot remember what pack 3, pick 6 was. Do you remember? Oh, it might have been Breach the Multiverse. Oh no, that was pick 4. I'm quickly scrolling. I'm scrolling. Pack 3, pick 6 was third Omnath.
Oh yeah.
Pack 3, pick 1.
Oh, that was Invasion of New Phoenix.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so we pack 3 was pretty good for us, basically.
We got hooked up. Yep.
Sam, I'm pretty sure you can move the lands into 2 columns so they fit in a screenshot better.
Yeah, but then it's too wide. Look, I'll not have reasonable suggestions in my comment section.
No, it's not on. Sam does not like that.
No. Game 1 at that timestamp. Another option, not necessarily better, is to place Surveyor before we tick up to Fairy and then discard the land and one of the drawn cards, keeping one of the better 2 drawn cards.
That's an interesting point, actually. And we didn't think of it at the time, but no, nice. Yeah, like using Surveyor just to get like a card that you know you're going to loot away. Not bad. Game 5, 137.50. Adrian, a white source would do a treat or a creature that we could play. Deck. Why not both? And you know what? Sometimes it works out.
It's about time the deck delivered on us.
Yeah. Yeah, about time.
Oh no, sequencing. You could have let the Baral trigger resolve before crewing the vehicle to prevent it being an eligible target for many possible removal spells, including the one they cast. Yes, that was the punt, and I was unhappy. As it turned out, they wouldn't have mattered. They had too many removal spells that turn, but yes, that was a punt.
Rip. Yeah. We could bounce our own 2/2 to style on them. Actually, no, you can't. Invasion of Xeric specifies a creature and opponent can styles. Yeah. Whoops.
Sad.
I even think we figured that out as we played it or looked at it. Yeah. But yeah. Whoops.
Yeah.
Can't style on them.
Don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened.
It's true. And I'm definitely not sad that that video didn't 7-0. Like we still had triple Omnath. We had some banger moments. It was great.
Most of our when we talk about the drafts that we've done that have been all-timers, most of them have either trophied or gone 6-3. That triple Omnath one is, I think, the first one that just, bombed, that I still think is one of our best of all time.
And it bombed in more ways than one.
It did.
We played bombs, and then we bombed. It was great. Sartor then says, unfortunately, I've come around on Flywheel Racer. It's great.
Correct. Next stop, Taki Dune Shaper.
No.
It's literally the shout outro. Of course you can shout.
Yeah, exactly. But by now, people who care about the quality of the audio have gone. So we can. Yes. Lastly, Sartor says, well, I only love one of the draft punks, so we're even. There you go.
Thank you, Sorator.
No, thank you, Sorator. I know who Sorator's talking about.
Much appreciated, Sorator. I know we're tight. We're like this.
Okay. Thank you, Sorator. As always. I sometimes feel like we unfairly like treat Sorator's comments as if they're really long. But like I'm just looking at the content, I feel like they're physically large. But maybe even like Lee's comment was like more text intensive this time around.
Intextive.
Anyway, thank you, Sorator, as always. Next up, we have got the Mintman O'Mergan, and Mintman says, pick of the week, like removal here, Smite. Stasis Field could also work as removal. Hey?
Notice how he says Stasis Field could work as removal.
It is,
which is clearly
it's
saying
removal.
It's clearly saying it's not removal.
It's removal.
Mintman knows what's going on.
And might synergize with Heliod, but seems not very likely to happen. Fair.
I like Smite as well. In hindsight, I would have taken... Whoops, sorry, hit my microphone again. Gesticulating wildly all the time.
Wildly gesticulating.
Yeah, Smite is really good. Yeah, I think powerful effects that are efficient in this format are good.
Yes. Honestly, a fun deck for content, but Omnath didn't really convince me, besides Game 3, of course. The Invasion Euphorexia was really the overperformer in this deck by far. How dare you talk dirty about our good friend Omnath?
See, Adrian comes in here and accuses my takes of being wrong, and then Mintman's like, hold my O'Mergan.
Hold my O'Mergan. Oh, very good. Oh no, here we go.
Yes, here we go.
Sam is right. Dune Shaper is card advantage. He just forgot to mention Corruption of Tawashi has to be on the board while you transform it. There you go.
I'm just going to take a screenshot of where Mintman has said Sam is right, Dune Shaper is card
No,
advantage.
you can't do that. That's illegal.
I'm going to make it the banner on the DraftPunks YouTube page.
I mean, I guess like you're well within your rights to snip that and then post it on Twitter and then have everyone yell at you. That would be funny.
The DraftPunks Twitter.
But Mintman is correct. Corruption of Tawashi has to be on the board, and then Dune Shaper is card advantage. But then again, I don't think that makes Dune Shaper card advantage. I think that makes Corruption of Tawashi card advantage.
Even though Adrian doesn't think that Corruption of Tawashi and Tangled Skyline are card advantage.
No, Corruption of Tawashi is card advantage. Tangled Skyline is not.
Have you even played Magic before?
You played more than you. Clearly. I didn't mention I wanted Yorion to flicker Atali, but that could end up in the punt of the year doing so. But that's true. That is true. I do remember that like you had double Atalis or whatever, and that was nuts.
Yeah. The good news is you literally can't flicker your opponent's Atali. Yorion doesn't let you flicker things you don't own. So it's either your Atali and you have become the mayor of Value Town, or it's your opponent's, in which case, congratulations for stealing your opponent's Atali.
The God Emperor of Value Town.
Thank you. That's the correct way to put it.
The supreme ruler of Value Town. Yes. So, hey, look, man, on the bright side, you couldn't have punted even if you wanted to. And with that, we say thank you, man. As always, you may return to your O'Mergans. Lastly, we've got David Cobb, and David Cobb gets in the final spot for what I would say a scarily prescient prediction. Like, I really don't know how like David Cobb from the Omnath video predicted this. It's I'm scared. Like, what future sight powers does David Cobb possess? David Cobb, in the first comment, starts off with first pick, Omnibody, chuckles with shenanigans, yes. Second, Omnibidi. Second, Omnibidi, laughs ecstatically. Third, Omni Buddy screams with devilish glee. All of those things happened. I do like the idea of calling him Omni Biddy, though. That's my new name for Omnath now, is Omni Biddy. I
missed that. That's very funny.
The second comment, this is where it gets freaky. David Cobb says, first Martin Machines draft, this is the best deck ever. And it was close to the best deck ever. Second Martin Machine draft, this is the best deck ever. And I think that is possibly correct. Now, this is where it gets completely insane. David Cobb, 5 days ago from the point of recording, says, third March of Machine Punks draft, prediction, the bouncings will continue. How did he know?
We don't have any bounce spells in this deck.
Sam, we talked about this.
I know, and I was just waiting for you to show all of the viewers that you think Yorion bounces things.
Bouncing and flickering are basically the same. Like, he bounces... Oh, God. Why...
See? And I'm very glad that you've done this, because I think it shows that your fundamental understanding of anything to do with magic...
Semantics doesn't matter. Like...
is completely off.
The fact that Yorion flickers things and bouncing, you could just think of them as, like, the same thing. Like, it's just, they're bouncing. They're re-entering the battlefield. We're getting value. The bouncings would have continued if we'd ever actually put, Yorion on the stack. Rest in peace, us. But I would just like to highlight how freakishly prescient David Cobb was in this fact.
I reckon that I could take you to the local assisted living home and say, thinks that Yorion bounces things and that Tangled Skyline isn't card advantage. And they'd say, oh my God, why didn't you bring him to us sooner?
Why is this the hill you must die on? Like... I'm just saying...
I'm not dying anyway. I'm certainly not dying in assisted living.
Oh, right. Gonna go out in a blaze of glory.
And as I'm falling, the last thing that you'll hear as like my voice fades down off the cliff is...
Yeah.
Target Shaper is card advantage.
And then everyone will be like, wow, fuck. You're right, I didn't like that guy at all. He sucks.
Thank you for pushing him off the edge,
yeah,
Adrian.
Jeez. You're right.
But yes, David Cobb, he did it. It's very, yes.
I'm impressed. I do not wish to know what dark pacts you have sought out to gain these powers.
So please comment now. What are we doing next week?
Oh yeah, predictions. Can you do it twice in a row, David Cobb, or anyone else if you want to throw your hat in the ring?
And can you please just say anything that starts with N and ends with If Mizzet Reborn?
Oh, that's where we're at. That being said, that would be very fun, and I'm 100% behind it.
Likewise.
Hell yes. So with that, thank you, David Cobb, and thank you, everyone. Another shout outro, another video. Unfortunately, our first O3. We did it. It happened.
It happened, yeah.
Now,
oddly? Well, I mean, yeah.
I haven't done it yet, because we're still recording the video. But if I did do it, you will have already have seen it. This is getting complicated, but Sam, should there be a sad graphic for Minimum Magic Monday?
Oh. We'll only ever need to use it once. So yeah, go for it.
Okay, minimum. So you will have all been treated to Minimum Magic Monday earlier. Very sad, but it's got to happen at some point. So enjoy.
We have had 103 before, but it was so bad, and not in terms of like how the deck went. Just the games sucked. It was so miserable that we finished and just said, let's just go again. And so we recorded again and then posted the link to the O3 as a hidden video so people could watch it. And then sadists like Makai said that this was better than the one that we posted. But the one that we just did was great. And I think that's like a testament to how good this format is, right? That we went 0-3 and we're still like, this format's incredible.
Yeah, and I feel like it's, it's flavored by the fact that like the current sort of storyline, the current through line of the Draft Punks at the moment is Sam's bad opinions, and we get to sort of like sprinkle that throughout each video at the moment. So that's great.
If you would like to be featured in our next episode, all you need to do is drop a comment on this very video telling me
that he's wrong. Telling Sam that he's wrong.
Telling Adrian that Taki Dune Shaper is card advantage.
It is not.
You could also share our videos with a little quote that says Taki Dune Shaper is card advantage. You can email us about how Taki Dune Shaper is card advantage at the address that's on screen now. You can find us on Twitter at GiraffePunksMTG. Everything's separated by underscores. You can find me personally. My name is Sam at calm_mirror, and you can tweet at Adrian saying that Taki Dune Shaper is card advantage.
You can actually you could do that, but you won't because you don't believe it. You don't believe that Taki Dune Shaper is card advantage. You can find me on Twitter at Walkraid, and at the moment I have the stasis field poll up, and there's 4 days from recording, which means you guys probably have like 2 or 3 days to vote on it. Get voting. Yeah. Walker.
Adrian, tell me, what do they call a we
were werewolf on YouTube?
What do they call a werewolf on YouTube?
Like and subscribe.
It is actually
a like and subscribe. I just we were werewolf on YouTube.